Happy Sunday, everybody. How's it going? All right, let's see who got here first. Nenad did. John, you were so close. So close. Mr. Fixers, how's it going? Alan, thanks for being here. All right, guys. Russ, Bear Claw Crypto, what's going on? Hey, all right. So this is the official start of the 12 streams of Christmas. Yay! Do we have like a yay, like a, maybe this?
Say what?
Yeah, I know. Surprised me too. Really did. Anyways, all right, we're going to do 12 streams of Christmas. And basically, the way you can look at it, I put it on the calendar. Oh, good. Quindor's here. I put it on the calendar. There's a link to the calendar in a bunch of places. I don't know. It's in, I think if you do !Cal, it'll show up. In Discord, there's there. Anyways, basically, you don't need to know too much about the calendar, except there's not that many days between now and Christmas. So there's going to be a couple days where I'm not going to be able to do it, like this coming Tuesday, next Tuesday, maybe another day or two in between. So pretty much every day there's going to be a stream between now and I don't know when. Well, I guess between the now and I think I put the last one on Christmas Eve, but I didn't count on doing 2 today. So I think I'm going to split today in the 2 hours today into 2 streams. We're technically going to cover 2 things. We're going to call it stream number 1 and stream number 2 of the 12 streams. All right. I make the rules. And so yeah, that's how we're going to do it. Okay. All right. So we're going to start. I wanted to say, as we're going through this, I know this is LED season. I know a lot of people have a lot of questions. I will do my best to answer them. I know we got Pixel Heads are live in the Pixel Head chat, in the LED on Discord, LED channel on Discord. So if you have questions, if you have LED questions or other questions, you can put the little tilde, right? Tilde, ask, space, and your question, and it'll go in a queue, and I'll see if I can, hopefully I can get to it and answer some questions. Okay. Just started tinkering with the ESP32s and the LEDs for the house. Oh, Bear Claw, welcome to the rabbit hole, my friend. Welcome to the rabbit hole. John, did I give you 2 Unos and a quad and I didn't charge you for them? Wow, lucky guy. Lucky guy. Message me in Discord or email or something and we'll sort it out. Thank you for the reminder. There, as you can imagine, this time of year, it is overwhelming. It is overwhelming. The number of, and man, without the Pixel Heads, I would have quit doing this a long time ago, honestly, because there's no way that I could handle all of the questions and just keep up with the basic stuff. You know, we're selling all these devices, things go wrong. We send the wrong thing, not infrequently, unfortunately. We have devices that don't work, or you know, something happens and then they stop working, and I deal with those things every single day. And if it wasn't for the Pixel Heads picking up a ton of the actual work of troubleshooting with people, there'd be no way I could keep doing this. None. What did I think of the WLED organizer that you posted? I don't know if I saw it. James. What? Show me. Post it again. I can't remember. WLED organizer. Was it I can't remember. I know you sent something. Did you send me a PM last time or something? Through those and see. That's the other thing. I get so many messages on Discord too. Anyways, I don't want to not accept personal messages. I don't want to not answer emails, but boy, sometimes I just think, how am I doing this? Anyways, let's have some fun today. Okay. So if you have questions along the way, you can ask them with the tilde ask. In the meantime, let's start the show by showing you some stuff. So the stuff I have to show you today comes from a good buddy of mine who came over with his drone this week and filmed some of my show in the backyard. Okay, so I'm going to show you some of that footage because it's pretty good. But it's also going to highlight for us some of the problems that I have. Most of them I've created for myself. And I would like to spend the first hour-ish of this stream today trying to fix those problems. Let's see if we can do it or not. Okay. Fat Daddy, you having trouble setting up 600 LEDs per channel in your segments? Should be possible. I have not had a problem with that, but I can't say that I've tried it exactly that way. All right, so here is, I'm going to get this player, VLC player in the right place. This is just a couple second clip. And I have multiples of these we can kind of show. All right. Still needs to be smaller because these videos are so super high res. There we go. Try and put that there. Oops, nope, it doesn't like that because it's too close to the. Oh, I know why, because it's like restarting. Man, okay. Turkey. Let's pick another one. This one. So, anyways, this is a little bit. You can see a little bit of what's going on here. This is actually just a couple seconds worth, but it gives you the idea of what I've got going. You can't see all of the castle parts over there because this video is cutting most of it off, and it doesn't want to stay on the screen. But I've got lights on the stairs over here, the deck stairs. I've got lights on the deck railing over here. I've got the windows outlined. I've got the roof line done up here. And then on the playhouse castle over here, I also have, it's going to be a problem if this thing keeps wanting to resize itself. Let's find another one. Let's try this one instead. Oh, I know. Maybe if I just paused it. Maybe that would do it too. All right, we're going to... Oh, this would be okay. This will go for a minute. All right, this is good. This is good. This gets you some stuff. Channel overlap. Yes, Turtle. Yes, I believe that is what's happening. So this is pretty cool. Let's look at this for a second. So my neighbors, this is across the street. These are all, look at, I mean, it's bright. There's like the sun over there. I mean, I could probably rival that if I turn the sphere on constantly, but they went all out. They went all out. That's a lot of lights over there. So anyways, so what's going on here? Let's see. Okay. Let's play it. And then let's pause it. Okay, so there's a few things going on here. First thing that we'll point out, at least, is that the top of the sphere here is a different color. See how that's purple? It's not supposed to be purple. And I think that's what Turtle is getting at when he says channel overlap. I think what's happening, I don't know if it's channels or if it's just in the sequence. So when you do a sequence in xLights, you can do layers, and you can have a whole bunch of layers for one prop, and it works. The layers work just like in Photoshop or something else, or a video editor, where the thing that's on top gets displayed preferential to the thing that's on the bottom. But if the thing on the top is not using some of the pixels, then it allows whatever is on the layers below it to show through what you tell them to show. And you can keep stacking things like that. On this, you can see these white splotches. Yeah, you can see those. Those white splotches are like a snow effect that's happening underneath this whole thing turning blue. Okay, but then somewhere I've got another layer on this, and this happens like throughout these sequences that we'll look at. I've got these lines up here at the top, or these pixels up here at the top that are a different color. And I'm pretty sure what happened is when I'm importing somebody else's sequence, and I don't know what goes where, right? When you import a sequence, and maybe we can go through it a little bit. Oh yes, we will go through it, because I will try and import my own sequences that should have a lot of the same stuff. But when you're importing sequences, you just grab something and say, oh, that's a matrix. We'll try and put that on my sphere. Or, oh, this is the roof line. We'll try and put that on my roof line. Or this is something else. We'll try and put that on my other prop, whatever. So I think what I've done is I've put stuff on the sphere at a top layer that's just like showing, some sort of a outline, like it's a window or something. And so that's why it's doing this. And probably, I don't know this because I can't see around the back, but probably on the back it's doing something at like that as well. So I don't know for sure, but that is a common thing that's happening throughout this. This gives a pretty good idea of what I've got going on here. I love the matrix on the stairs. One of my favorite things about this, about my setup out there right now, is that I don't have to put anything up or take anything down. There aren't a bunch of props and things. All those stuff around on the windows and the railing and everything, it's all there all the time. So I like it. Turtle doesn't think that's it. Maybe it's not. It could just be that this whole model was messed up. But all right. So we've got some more. Some more to look at here. There, that's it. Perfect. So you see this swooshy thing that's happening here? This is happening because I tried to take the model that I have that's working for the sphere, that's showing things correctly, and I tried to copy that onto tried to copy that from my PC where it was functional to put on my laptop so that I could take it when we went to Thanksgiving. Yeah, that's the messed up model, right? It's a messed up model. So what I need to do is take the correct model and put it on my other computer, and then it would show up right, because it's not supposed to look like that. So unfortunately, every sequence that I have, with maybe one exception, has the sphere all jacked up, because I made all these sequences with the wrong sphere model. But I was like, we were at a family reunion. I was in the car for like 8 hours. So I was doing a bunch of these sequences, and I worked with what I had, right? Yeah, super quick. Good, Bear Claw. I'm glad. Okay, let's watch a little bit more. But it is fun, right? Isn't that fun? So this is Frosty the Snowman, and you can see over here I got all these other things on the castle too. I'm pretty happy with my overall layout. And I think that about encompasses everything. So once it all comes on again, I'll pause it. There, great. Okay, so this is my overall layout. That I didn't catch it when it goes all the way to the end there, but there's lights all the way to the end of the sphere there, and this matrix and this, and then I've got these windows and the outline on the castle. Love it. Very, very happy, right? Very happy. Didn't that look good? Thank you very much, Turtle. I'm very happy with this. Now I just got to get the sequences to work right. So let's watch it just for kicks. We can watch a few of these clips. Jump ahead a little. That's kind of fun. You see the swoosh happening still here, but everything else looks pretty good. There are some other things that I will point out as oh yeah, you can kind of see it here. There's going to be some other places. We'll look at it better. I need some power injection on this, on the railing over there. So let's pick out another one to look at. I don't know which ones are good, really. Which one is this? Number 3. Let's try this one. Okay. Oh, here, this is a good one to look at, because I think, oh yeah, this one will show so the sphere's looking okay there, but the old model, the original model, it looks fine when you're doing that kind of a thing. When you're doing it, when you're stacking it this way, that's easy. Okay, stop. Here's an important thing. What do you see? What do you think's wrong here? What do you think's wrong here? There's a couple things. So first, we got the same thing going on here at the top, right? Where whatever's happening is happening there. Ignore these. These are strands that are glitching, and maybe because it's super bright, and maybe because there's a little bit of water. I'm not sure. I do have some glitching in there, right? Just act like the swoosh belongs. And you know what, Matt? The neighbors have no idea that the swoosh doesn't belong, so I don't tell them. They're like, oh, that's so cool. And I'm like, yeah, it is great. But you guys, I can be honest and tell you it's jacked. So this is a sequence for the Grinch, right? This is a sequence for the Grinch. Did you make the sphere from scratch? I did, Bear Claw. Yes, we have a couple videos out about it. We have one video about how we built it, and then I have a Halloween video that shows the sequences and stuff that we put on it. But at the time, at Halloween, I didn't have everything on the whole house. I finished all this after we did the sphere. But look at this. This is red. This is red. If you back up a little more, Well, I guess, yeah, can't probably tell there. But anyways, the point is, let's see if we can see it. If we go back here, yes, we can. Okay. So here too, can you guys see this? Okay, kind of, sort of. You can see what's happened. You guys, who wants to take a guess about what's happening? This is a sequence about the Grinch, so it should all be green, right? What's going on? xLights tools check sequence. It will tell you what models are overlapping. Oh, good. Okay, cool. On the one that I uploaded from. Okay, cool. But I bet it's because it's using the old sphere model. You need the real model. Cool. Thank you very much, Raspy, for pitting that. All right, so this is a sequence about the Grinch, so it should all be green. These, and these are red instead of green. And that is completely my knuckleheadedness, not remembering to change the RGB color order. So that's the problem here. Care to mention what drone? Oh, sure, Joel. This is my friend's. It's a brand new Mavic. It's the Mavic Mini. It's a brand new one. I think he said he paid like $900 for it. It's really good. It's really good, and he was able to do like waypoints. So he would like put the drone in a spot and go, okay, this is a good shot, save it, and then he'd move the drone to another spot and he'd say, okay, this is a good image, save it. And then we start the sequence, we start the show, the xLights show, and he tells the drone to move, and it moves from one to the next, to the next, to the next while it's filming. Very cool. Very cool. Is it a Mavic 4? DrZzs here. How's it going, John? You haven't seen this footage yet. This is what Matt did for me the other day. So another problem that I need to resolve is that I have my I have these lights in the wrong RGB color order because these are strips. These are pixels on the house, and the sphere is made of pixels, but this is RGB. This is strips instead of pixels. It's strips. So these are WS2812. These are WS2811s. So the color order is wrong. Need to fix that. All right. We got more swoosh going on over there, but I mean, overall, some of this stuff looks really fun. I'm really happy with it. I wish you guys could come and see it. I'm trying to make it so that it's presentable enough. Doesn't that look great? Man, I love that. I'm trying to get it presentable enough that I can feel good about recording. Oh, there's me and Matt. I'm trying to get it good enough so that I can feel good about putting a video out that says, oh, this is what I'm doing, without like highlighting all my screw ups. And everybody be like, what I don't need is a comment section full of, you screwed this up, you screwed this up. Not that I care a ton, but it's just nice to put out a good product, put out a good video. All right, let's pick another one. I want to show you one more thing that I need to work on. Let's see if we can try a different angle. I'm not sure which ones. I think this is Feliz Navidad. Yeah. I think that stairs is so cool. I'm very happy with how the stairs came out. Skip ahead, skip ahead. This looks good. This one, it's only this. This is the only thing that's showing. Like, I didn't put anything on the sphere for this one because the sphere just wasn't giving me good vibes. All right, we're getting there. Yes. Oh, almost. Okay, right there. Oh, I missed. I didn't pause it right time. No, not quite yet. It's gonna get better. I love my railing matrix. Yeah, that'll show it. Okay, it sort of shows it. It's not, there's better pictures, but regardless, these are a bunch of strips, WS2812s. I think they're 60 per meter. Maybe they're 30 per meter. I can't remember for sure. There's like 20 something in each of these rows. I did not power inject. I didn't power inject at all. And I thought, well, maybe I will, maybe I need to, maybe I don't. I don't know. I was just worried about getting them on there and making them stay and stuff. But definitely I need power injection. So this end down here, this needs to be fixed too. That's just a little bit too much flashiness. I'm gonna give some poor kid in the neighborhood a seizure. But definitely over here, you know, we're getting dim, and there's some parts where it gets even more pronounced, where you can really see that it's really dim on that side. This is I'm getting nothing for Christmas, I think. That kind of shows it for a second there. Yeah. Oh gosh, why did I just miss it? Anyways, I wanted to illustrate. There you go. Wanted to illustrate for folks that, you know, are wondering, do I need power injection? Do I not need power injection? This is certainly a very good way to tell if you need power injection or not. If you start to see your whites turn yellow and then red, you definitely need power injection, right? The voltage drop is real. That's totally overlap. Okay, great. Oh, I love that. So that's an easy fix. Well, so here's what I was planning on doing. I would like to transfer these sequences over. I loved this one. This one's really fun. I want to transfer these sequences to my PC. So I had them. You think it's am I using LED strips around the windows? No, those are, around the windows is pixels in Permatrack. Yep. It's actually in that, most of it is that Canadian Permatrack that we got. Just because I have a bunch of it and I'm not selling it. Anyways, okay, now I'm just goofing off. I'm just having fun. I moved Mad Mapper and had 3x 1080p projectors. Hey, how's it going, Keaton? Good to see you, man. xLights for your built-in lights for a long time. Awesome. All right, I don't know if there's any of these others really worth watching. This is good, but you can see the swoosh, right? It's supposed to be doing the same thing as this right there, and it's just not. And this was Matt just trying to find the right place. Okay, so let's go to xLights now. We want to go to xLights now and start trying to put this all back together. I'm sure that the pixel heads here, Turtle and the gang, will be able to tell me that I'm doing stuff wrong. But I really am an xLights guy now. I really am an xLights guy. I am. I know what to do now. I know what to do for the most part. All right, so what I've got here, this is my show folder. Let me get this out of the way. This is my show folder that has just the sphere and nothing else. And it works great. If I go to, for the layout, you can see the models. And this is where you guys can tell me what better to do, because I can't get the right stuff to pass across. But anyways, here's the layout, right? I don't know. We're gonna have to figure out what to copy over. But when we go to the sequencer and we go to put a new sequence, let's pop this guy. Oh, I guess we can do 3D. Yeah. I don't remember which side is the front, but anyways, that'll give us an idea so we can see it. Now, what we learned when we were sequencing on the sphere is that if you put something on the stretched shadow matrix, it looks correct. Okay, so this is the beautiful sphere preview, and it works beautifully. That's how it's supposed to look. Okay, so I need to move both. We put the sphere on the ports and using a shadow matrix, so you need to move both. Okay, so if I go to layout here, what do I need to get on? Hey, Creative, how you doing, man? Because here's what I want to do. I have another show folder, and in my other show folder, it's the whole backyard. But I need to include the sphere in there, and I want it to be correct. So when you say I need to move both, what do I got to do? Grab all this and copy it or something? export both models. Okay, so if you mean export this and the stretch model, can I just leave the centered matrix? We don't need that. Turtle, if you want to get on here for a sec. One at a time, export as models. Okay, good. All right, so I already exported this one, and I have it. We can look at it here. Oh, I forgot the TSO one. Okay. So here I have in the backyard folder, I do have here it is, the Atlas model. I just made this. Okay, so this is the correct Atlas model. Okay, let's get you in here real quick, Turtle. Let's do a Discord call real quick. Oh, that one. Yeah. This was this is what James was talking about. This is one of these. I need to do something like this. Sorry, total squirrel here.
How do I not have a 91 million fanboys out there? You know who you are. But if you remember and get it, it's very basic. Did it with WLED.
First
thing, I want to get rid of this up here. Click resistors, and it shows you all of the resistors. You block out the LED, so I might print those in a more transparent filament in the future.
The holy grail. And then what you want to do is be able to say, I need this, and it'll find it. There we go. Thank you, Turtle. Hey, man. How's it going? Oop, I don't hear you, but neither do they. Let me see what I got to do to get you in here. Probably right here. Oh, that should work.
Are you able to hear me?
I hear you. Yes, and everybody else does too. Sweet.
Sweet. Okay.
Hey, thanks. How's it going?
Good. How about you?
Good. Is your show going well? You happy?
Oh, yeah. Very good.
Good.
All right. So if you want to go back into xLights, what you're going to do from the main show folder is you're going to export both of those models as an X model. And I think you've already done that, but my side is lagging.
Okay. I went to Atlas. So I have this Atlas model, and I exported that. Export xLights model. I did that, and that's what this is. So I have that Atlas X model right here that I made today.
Okay, and then you need the stretched center model.
Okay, that I had not done before.
Yeah, you need that one.
Model.
Yeah.
Okay, and we will put that in the same place in the Project Atlas.
Correct.
Okay. So then if I go now to my other folder, my other show folder.
No, you're just going to open the other show folder in xLights and then import those two.
Okay, so just open show folder? No.
Restore to permanent, maybe? I can't see. Hang on, quality.
Yeah. So I'm going back to my regular show folder, which is backyard.
And hit your layout. Make sure that it's all there.
Okay, everything's here, but there's no Atlas model right now.
Okay, now hit import. And then you're going to have to import both of those models. You got to do one at a time.
Okay. Does this just take a second? Create new import.
It's going to take a minute for that spear to load. You're going to have to give xLights a minute.
I can kind of hear my... Oh, I haven't even selected which model to bring in yet. I'm assuming this should give me like a... Oh, I know what I need to do. I hit that, and now I have to like grab a section there. That's what I need to do. Okay. So first we'll bring in the Atlas X model. And this will definitely take a minute because I did do this and I can hear because my computer gets hot, I put it in the closet. But so I can't really hear it, but I can kind of hear it. It's squealing right now. RV Jerry, you drove by the Sphere yesterday. What was it doing? Was it doing cool stuff? I have sisters in Vegas and they want a live camera on my Sphere so they can watch it all the time. Maybe someday. Okay, still thinking.
I should have made you check inside the other show folder of how we actually did that, but I think that's how we did it. I think we put the spear on the actual model and then the shadow just shadowed it, but I can't remember. But I think that's how we did it.
I want to take this out of 3D. How do I take this out of 3D?
Oh, why did it do that? I thought we fixed that.
I don't know, but I've never.
Oh, you don't have a ruler. Oh, yeah, you don't have the ruler set in, so that will do that. So delete that model.
Okay.
Real quick, just delete that model.
I don't want this in 3D though. Maybe if I need to go back to.
It's still gonna look funky if you go 2D. Bottom check mark on the left is 2D,
there
3D.
It is. Thank you. Okay.
But if you add the ruler, if you go to 3D objects up there beside models, go back to 3D.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta go back to 3D. And then click on objects, or beside the models tab, there's the 3D objects.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta click that, and then you can add the ruler.
Add the ruler?
Yeah, over on the right-hand side, there's an object beside the download arrow.
Oh, add object, and then.
Yep, and then there's a ruler.
Okay.
Yep. And then you can just set that to a defined size of something like 12 feet or something, and then bring that spear back in. It won't expand so far because it goes off the dimensions.
Oh, okay, so units, real length, 1 meter. So if I put that like somewhere I know is about
a meter, everything would be up to scale, basically.
Weird, man. I don't know how to make it any smaller, I guess. It's okay. It's going to be close-ish.
Yeah, what we're doing is you're just trying not to make it expand when it does that. It doesn't have to be exact right now.
Okay, so I'm just going to hit save.
Yeah.
I'll take it off 3D, and then we'll...
Just as long. Yeah, just xLights doesn't know what the size is. The way we built the model kind of goes on the size.
Is it like a bunch of slices? A bunch of like slices?
Yeah. Yeah, the way Justin did it.
Okay, now we'll put the xLights in, or the Atlas model in. We'll listen for the screaming of the PC in the background. Not responding. It'll go. It'll be okay.
Yeah, it'll take it a second to pop in there, but it won't be expanded like it was a minute ago.
Okay, cool.
As long as we have you do have the ruler still in there, right?
I don't see it here, but I just took.
You didn't delete it though.
I saved it, so it should be there.
All right.
We'll find out in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made a whole list of things that I need to fix on my show or all my backyard setup. The sphere swoosh, which is what we're fixing now. That's going to be one thing to fix. There we go. Just kind of squish that in there. Perfect. Okay, so then now what do I do with that stretched model? What do I do about that?
You're going to import it just like that.
Same way. Okay.
Yep.
So I get off this. I'm going to hit import. And then I just need to pick a space.
Yep. Just I would do it up there on the right-hand side because we're going to make it invisible in just a minute. But
okay. Well, I'll
yeah, wherever. Right there's fine.
We'll move it and make it invisible.
Right there's fine.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. So now I can save this.
And then you should be able to save this, yeah.
Let's see if I could just move this up here for whatever. Okay, save.
You can even shrink that if you want to. You don't even have to have it that big.
And then I turn it off over here, don't I?
And then, yeah, if you go under Appearance on the left-hand side, there's a way to...
Appearance, uncheck it.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't have anything. Oh, there it goes. Yep, great. Okay, save. Perfect. Now, now we go back to sequencer.
Now, hang on. Okay. Let's go back to controllers real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Controllers. And then, let's go back to the old show folder where the old layout that we just grabbed that from. Let's do change temporarily. Let's go back to the old one.
Got it. I think it's this.
I just want to check something before we make any changes.
Sounds good.
Rather do it right the first time. All right, now click on. All right, so your backyard sphere is the one that's driving the sphere, right? Hit visualize real quick.
So hold on, it's still.
Yeah, it's still thinking.
So what I've had it doing when I had it like, the one that's the player is actually the sphere, because that has the sound.
Yeah, that'll work. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You can have any Culp. You can have any Culp or any basically Raspberry Pi as a show player.
Okay, cool.
So, heck, you can even do Debian, anything. All right, so now this is the sphere. Let's click on that real quick. So it highlights so I can get to the visualizer.
There you want me to visualize? You know what? Let's do. Why don't I? This may break something, but why don't I add my? Like I will share my screen so that you don't have the delay.
Oh, you're good. Just hit. We're almost done. All you got to do is hit visualize real quick. I just need to check one more thing. As long as it says that the sphere's there and not the centered matrix, which one is on there?
This is showing. This says Atlas.
Atlas. Okay, so that's fine.
And doesn't show this matrix. This.
Yep, that's fine. That's fine. All right, let's close that and go back to the regular show folder and put it on the K32 and your.
I want to see what we've got over here just for kicks. So this is start channel controller, start channel. Okay. That should all import, right?
Yeah, that should be just fine because we're just going to drop it on your K32 on your new layout.
Okay. So this changed temporarily and changed permanently or restored. Is that to make it so you can look at somebody else's sequence real easy without
you can look
xLights?
at somebody else's. You can unzip and look at somebody else's sequence, or you can switch between your Halloween and Christmas layouts or whatever. Gotcha. Yeah, you can switch between layouts pretty easily.
That way you don't have to start two instances of xLights. Is that the idea?
Right. Unless you need to look at it side by side, but yeah, you don't have to. xLights can be pretty taxing on some computers, so opening two versions can be pretty taxing sometimes.
Yeah, I bet. All right. So here we are.
So now click on the K32 that you're going to be putting this on. It's going to be that bottom sphere, right?
Yep.
All right, click on it and then hit visualize. And then drop the Atlas model on that port 1, I would guess, if it's empty. Yeah, there it is. Yep.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean, uh-oh? No, it's under one string.
Yeah.
But we had it under... Hang on. It should have been 17 strings. Should it not have been?
Yeah. Or,
I thought it should have been 17
29.
strings. Or 29 strings. Is it 29 or 17?
I think it's 29.
Because you're using 29 ports, right? Okay. So yeah, go to the layout and change it to 29 ports. I don't know why it did that.
You want me to leave this in here?
Yeah. Just leave it in there. Close it. As soon as you make the change in the
go
layout
to
tab,
the
it'll change
layout
it here. Yeah,
here.
yep. The layout. And then click on the spear and change it to 29 ports or 29 strings.
Oh, strings right here, 29. Okay.
Yeah, because it's only going. It's using one right now.
And is that going to? Is it going
Yeah,
to
it
have
should
all?
automatically expand it in the visualizer.
Okay. Need to save it here.
Yep.
So we do have to kind of rebuild a little bit of
Yeah,
this.
we're gonna have to rebuild some of it because we're gonna have to copy what you had on the other one. Let's see if I can get to it on.
I think I know most of it. Oh yeah, this ain't right.
It's just going up by 700.
It's just divided it up. So we do have to fix all that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to fix that. It looks like. I
Okay.
forgot it doesn't import that, but yeah,
Yeah,
you will
that's
have
too
to
bad.
fix that. But
I know
other
what
than
these.
that, once that gets done and you upload these outputs, you should be back to working order.
Okay. So these, where do I can't change these right here? Oh, I just deleted it all.
No, you would have to change it inside of
In the layout?
layout tab. Yeah.
Okay.
You have to change it in the layout tab where the starting locations are, and you'll have to enter it in each one of those columns. And make sure you hit enter or tab each time you enter one of those buttons, or it does not save it.
Okay. And then where do I assign that here?
So if you go down to, if you say individual string start nodes, yep, click that check mark.
Oh, I see.
And then there's a caret to the left.
Oh, there will be.
Got a lag. Yeah, there it is. But anyway, yeah, there you have all those start channels, so you can enter them into where you actually start at.
Oh boy.
Or start nodes. It's not channels. It's just your nodes. Don't do channels. It's
okay. So this is where I need to like go back and forth, huh? Make sure I've got.
So yeah, that's where this would become handy, where you open a second instance of xLights and navigate temporarily to your old show folder, and then you can just put it side by side, and you can just copy right side by side.
Let's see if we can handle it.
I think it can handle it. You're not doing anything crazy.
Okay. We're not asking it to render or anything. Bear Claw, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad we're doing something that you're interested in. Thanks for being here. I mean, what do I do about this? Autosave file found, which seems to be newer than your current one.
Just click no right now. No. Because we're going into the other folder and you haven't saved there yet. So it's okay.
This is great because we were doing so well with the Halloween stuff, and then I just didn't have time to sort it out to get the Christmas ones working better. But now we get this set up, and I will be able to waste a significant amount of time monkeying with sequences for Christmas on here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But most of it's done. Like I can take my sequences that I've already done, and I can just kind of
re-render them. Yeah, you don't have to do anything.
And
you
fix them.
Yeah, you can just import them and re-render them. It won't be hard at all.
All right, so now we're going to change temporarily. We're going to change it to Project Atlas. And then we're going to wait for it to do its magic.
Yeah, and then you'll have to go to the
then I'll go to the layout and just
tab,
go back and forth.
Just copy and paste, yep. Or not even copy and paste, but just go back and forth, but yeah. It'll make it a lot easier for you.
Sweet. Still waiting for it to finish responding.
Yeah, xLights does not like that model.
Yeah.
And to be honest, we could actually probably take this 3D pretty spear away and just use that matrix and just divide it up into the ports and put it on the ports and just use it. But the prettiness of the spear in xLights was worth it.
Totally. I love it. I love being able to see the really good preview of it. All right. So here's what we got to do. We can see the numbers here, and we need it to match over here. All right. So, and then you said you have to tab each time?
Yeah, when you get done typing, either hit tab or enter. Or it will not take the numbers, or when you click off of it, it'll go back to what you originally had it at, and you won't realize it.
Gotcha. 1403. And then each time it has to save a little bit.
Yeah, it's probably going to try to recalculate, but
2103. Eight. $34.
And then when this is done, you can put this layout on your laptop, and they should be exactly the same, and you can upload from both.
Great.
And if you were having that issue with one being different than the other, so
I'm sure that the problem was I didn't copy over that stretched matrix at all.
Right.
And so then I'll probably have to go through and do this again, right, on there.
Yeah. Well, no, you won't have to do this on the stretch matrix.
Oh, really? Well, I mean, no, on the laptop.
No, you will not have to do this on the laptop because this will be copied straight from the file that we copied the XML file. So this will be copied straight from the XML file. So no, you won't have to redo this.
Oh, okay. Hi, baby.
Hi.
Dr. Pepper Thief. My Dr. Pepper Thief.
The only reason you're having to do this now is because you're trying to mesh two layouts together. And it was either one or the other. You had to either do the house layout into the spear layout, or you had to do the spear into the.
Oh.
You're doing one or the other.
One.
Right.
Okay. We're getting there. Only 19 more to go. Which one was I on?
Now, for fun's sake, there is a new option in xLights. It's a beta kind of feature. I don't know how much it's been tested this year. That Keith implemented. There is now a base show folder, and then you can have a Halloween layout and a Christmas show folder, and they kind of mingle together. So there is a new feature, but I haven't played with it much, so I don't know how to talk you through it. But there is a way to play with that, and there is videos out on it. And I think Crispin in Discord, he's played with it a little bit as well. So if you ever want to jump into that after show season, there is a way to do that so your standard lights can stay up all year round, and you can play with them, and then you can change from your Halloween to your Christmas pretty easily with that new feature. I just haven't played with it, so.
That's good because I am obviously not planning to take anything down and just go right from this into
other holidays.
The next holidays. That's right. I'll just go right from this into almost every month. I should have, even if it's just a few songs, or just, a few little things going on in the back every.
Or just some simple animations or lights just sitting there.
Just a fun little, just a fun. I could do sunsets. I could do even the sphere, and I want to do that emoji face that they have down there on the one in Vegas. That one gets a lot of attention.
Yeah. I think the best person for you to contact to do that one is 3Native. I think he'll do a really good job on that, being able to put it on like a spear. Just give him the flat matrix model and be like, make this work. And I think he would make something really work on that.
Yeah, he's here today. He was in the chat a
Yeah,
bit
I
ago.
saw him earlier. I saw him mention my name earlier, but I think he could do something cool.
I'm sure he can. He's got some mad
Because I bet he
skills.
can make it wrap around like you want it to, because of the way he can graphically design it. I think he would be the best person. It'd be cool if you could interact with him and use some kind of motion traction so it followed somebody around the yard. That would be cool.
Yeah, yeah. We might get there someday. We might get there someday. One 32. So did you add anything fun to your show this year with different props or anything? Getting there, getting there, getting there. A few more here. And 14603. Next project is going to be more robotic type. Yes. Yes. And actually, you know what? Once we're going to be getting better at motors and robotics and stuff. So doing something like making the sphere turn, we might be able to do, but I don't know if, you know, we'd have to see what's the right way to do it. Is make the sphere turn the right way, or is it something in the software that changes? I don't know. We'll have to figure out what to play with it and see which one's the right way to do it. Probably, honestly, making the sphere move would be easier. Which, by the way, John, I remembered I have some motors from some old scooters, which we may be able to use for the trash can. Four to go. We're almost there. Wait, 103.
I hope you are watching to make sure Doc doesn't make an error.
Somebody better be watching. Bear Claw says, how did the bug? I still have the e-bug, but I haven't done anything with it in a long time. But I have been chatting with a company in China for a different motor and motor controller. So I should hopefully, Bear Claw, get the bug on the road again at some point. Sorry, Turtle, I cut you off.
Oh, you're good.
Okay, so now we also need to pick the controller here.
Nope. You go do that in. Well, I mean, you can do that there, but I do that.
Oh,
in the
you would just do it in the
drag
layout?
drag it off, put it back on.
Oh, okay. All right, so I can save this now.
Save it, but I would like for you to go to the controller and hit visualize just to make sure everything looks good.
Okay, gotcha.
But you can close that one now. Yeah.
I just kind of minimized it. We'll see if it
You should be good.
if it causes us any more lag. Okay, so here it's there. Now I can just drag it over.
Yeah, it should. Yeah, that should be.
Fingers crossed.
Yep, it should work just fine.
702, and down we go. And then this one was 600, and it looks brilliant. 526. Okay, man. Looks good.
That looks right. Okay, cool. Now close this. Now save and hit upload output.
Okay.
And you're going to want to do this on the backyard too, because your channels did change for the backyard when you did that, probably. Not always. It probably wouldn't have changed really, because you only got 2 controllers and they're actually auto configured to be different. But I would do it anyway.
Okay. So I just did upload output. And now, if I go to the
Wait for that to be
sequencer.
complete. Now you go to sequencer, and you should be able to do whatever you've been doing. Just start a new sequence, import from your old ones, whatever.
And this is how I test. I put the Oh, the model's not down here.
Why is it not shadowing that? Oh, because I bet we don't have it shadowing it on this one. Hang on. We have to go back to, which way is it shadowing? We have to shadow it. We have to find that model in your layout. Stretch model. We have to hit start channel.
Start channel.
Start channel is 10:03:90. So
we can open this other one back up and.
Yeah, well, no, you can't be the same thing because your model's going to be different unless you move it up to the top of the list.
Oh.
Well, you can do that. You can actually do that if you want to, but that's not going to matter. But we have it starting on channel 1 here, channel 1 on the other one. We have to match the start channel. So go back to the other.
Okay.
Nope, go back to your main one.
The one that's working?
Yeah, no, the main one. Yep, the main one.
Okay, the main one.
Yep. And then no.
Oh, this is. Oh, that's fine.
I want your new layout, the newest, the backyard one.
This is the back. This is it.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, lag.
Okay.
So now we want the spear to start on the same channel that the Atlas is starting on. So if you look at the layout in your top thing, if you click on Atlas, it'll tell you what the start channel of the Atlas is. Which the start channel to Atlas is, if you hover over it, it'll give you the start channel.
Okay.
Hover over Atlas.
10,390.
Yep, and then that's what you're going to want the stretch matrix starting at. So if you click on the stretch matrix, you're going to want to start channel, and you're going to make that
whatever it was.
Yeah.
13. Okay. 10,390. Okay. Here. Do I need to specify controller? It's not letting me pick this.
Should you click on no controller? Yeah, click on no controller and use start channel.
It won't let me.
It won't let you drop that down? No, I mean the no controller part won't let you drop that down. There's a drop down. Yeah.
Put it on the sphere?
Click use start channel.
Oh, okay, I see.
And then you can specify.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna give it a second. Yeah.
There we go.
Now save, go to sequencer, and let's see if it shows up.
Right.
I need better internet. I swear I'm gonna get Starlink sooner or later.
So it's now saying, oh yeah, it's there now. It says buffer created, render all is required.
Hit render all.
Now, butterfly test. Is that butterfly? Plasma?
No,
that's the one.
Yeah,
it's
butterfly.
working. It's working.
Why does the bottom still look funky?
It always looks like that. It always does
2D
that.
probably. Okay.
Yeah, it has to do. It thinks it's kind of tipped or something. And
Yeah,
that's all
okay.
it's doing. It's showing you what's on the back, kind of.
Gotcha.
And it's always been like that. So that's okay.
Okay.
That's okay.
All right,
Oh,
cool.
right.
Then that's working as intended, and you should, because we uploaded output, everything should be outputting to the lights outside perfectly too, and not doing that squirrely thing.
Sweet. And yeah, we already did. Do we need to redo the upload output?
You will. Nah, yeah, you will have to upload output. No, because you're shadowing it. So no, you will not. You will not.
Okay.
You will not.
I can't really see. It's too bright outside right now. I'll have to play with it later.
But you can upload them just to be sure. I can't. I want to say no, you shouldn't need to, but might as well just hit the button.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Now, Scott Hansen has a couple comments. He says, why not use start of model for the matrix start channel?
And well, we could have done that too. Yeah.
Okay. Then you won't have to update it all the time. Okay.
Yeah. You could have done start of model. Sorry, Scott. That does make sense. I didn't read that, but you could have done that too.
That's probably what, because is this using start of model a newer option?
No, it's always been there. I just forget about it because I don't do a whole lot of shadow model stuff. I just forget about it being there.
Okay. There we go. Now we're all set over here and we can start doing sequencing. So if I've got...
Scott, if there's a reason why he should do the other one, please let me know. It says we can change it real quick.
Yeah, he just says then you won't have to update it all the time.
Oh, okay.
But if we don't, when would we have to update it again if we changed?
Well, you probably, well, I mean, if you change anything below it, like on your house outline, things would change at that point. So go back to layout. Let's just change it now. Click on start stretch shadow model.
Okay.
And then at the bottom there, where you click start channel, there should be a little 3-dot thing to pop out.
Yep.
And then it should say use start of model. As soon as it pops out, hang on, yeah, there it is. Yeah, use start of model and then click the atlas.
Okay, cool. So then it'll always be in line with the atlas.
Yep.
Gotcha. TJ Hop, this is the first time watching the stream. We'll do some, play something here. And then full of info for a noob. I hope this is helping you. I don't know how much of this is helping, but it's helping me. Just thought I'd mention ESP.
Be good now. I mean, I think your setup should be good for you to play tonight.
Okay, we should be good. I want to just read a comment here too about something else. So Mike says, thought I'd mention the ESP he put on backwards on one of the dig boards and thought he messed it up. Updated WLED to the latest version. It works again for now. So hopefully it does. I think I've seen him go on backwards and then just be dead. And then I've seen him go on backwards and be okay. So I don't know. You know, it probably depends on what you've asked it to do. And if you ground something that shouldn't be grounded or put power on something that shouldn't have power on it. But I'm glad it didn't die, Mike. Glad it didn't die. All right. So now I've got my, let's see, did I copy those over? xLights, backyard. I didn't copy them over yet. I still have them on here. Change this view. All right, Turtle, do you want me to let you go?
I mean, it's up to you. I can sit here in the background if you have any more questions.
Okay, let's just keep you in the background. No problem.
And Scott's here, so that's always great too. So.
Thank you very much, Scott. Let's see. All I want for Christmas are Permatrack pixels with outdoor rated connectors. Oh, save me hours of work. Oh, Robert. So I'm sorry. And I will tell you that we will be the Permatrack pixels. I don't know when it's going to start, but we are going to be using the mini xLight connector. So there's have you seen that, Turtle? Have you seen the mini xLight connector?
Yeah, they're mini X Connect. They're very prominent in the other type of track system that's out there.
Yeah. So I guess we're going to be using that. But Robert, I'm sorry that you did a bunch of extra work, and I can't blame you for wanting to, but I didn't, and mine are fine. And it's been 6 years. It maybe depends on where you are and how much water and those kinds of things. And I know you don't want to have to redo anything, but anyways, I'm sorry that you had to do all that, and I'm sorry we didn't go to something weatherproof sooner, I guess. All right. I am going to transfer all of these folders to here. All right. So now I'm going to import.
Do those have the zip files in them?
I didn't zip them. These are my own, though. These are mine from the other.
Okay. All right. As long as they don't have videos and images and stuff that's broken from or on the other drive.
Some of them might. Yeah, some of them might. Which would be a pain.
You might need to just zip it or read it.
Where did it just go? Backyard. So let's just do something like this.
But didn't you have sequences that you were already working on here?
I probably did,
this layout?
Yeah. But see, this is nice. These have all my own stuff, right? Because it's my sequence, so I can just do all windows.
Just hit auto map down there.
Oh, auto map? And it'll just find them? Oh, look at that.
Yeah, just hit auto map.
Oh, auto map. I've never had that luxury before. Hitting auto map. All right. And then, oh, you know what? We got to check and make sure that I have the colors right on those.
Now, one thing I will say that I think you put effects on the Atlas. Instead of putting effects on the Atlas, you need to put it on the stretch matrix. So you're gonna want to hover over the stretch or the Atlas model, right click on it, select effects.
Show all effects?
No, select effects. You need to hit model. Yeah, the model.
Oh.
Caret and then select effects.
Okay.
And then right click and unlock. No, you need to do it in the timeline. Unlock. Right click in the timeline.
In the timeline. Unlock.
Yeah.
Let's see it. I've seen it before.
No, hang on.
It's not locked.
Hang on. So it's not locked. Yeah, they're red, so they're locked. All your effects are locked.
Bear Clock Crypto Super Chat $4.99.
No,
thanks for always having such amazing content.
Hover over
Happy
the shadow
holidays.
Matrix model. Or the Atlas model, I'm sorry. Hover over it.
Okay.
Right click. Hover over model. Now go over. Select effects.
Okay.
And then right click in the timeline. Just right click and hit unlock.
Right click where exactly though?
Just anywhere in the timeline. Anywhere in the timeline.
Unlock is grayed out.
Why is it not selecting the effects inside the Atlas? Double click your Atlas.
I'm not sure there are any.
Yeah, it's got yellow there, so it's saying that there's effects there.
Oh, here it is. It's on this
all those effects. All those effects got to be moved up to the Atlas or the actual stretch model.
Oh, they're.
Yeah, they're red, so they're locked. So they've got to be unlocked. You can't delete them.
But they're working on the preview.
Uncheck the timing.
Uncheck the timing.
That blue at the top where the radio dial is.
Okay.
Unclick it. Yeah. Now, on the shadow matrix model.
Okay.
Hover over it, right click. do model, select effects. They should turn all purple.
Oh, you mean down here?
Oh, yeah, on the atlas. I'm sorry.
Oh, wait. Okay, here. Model.
And then right click in the
Select
timeline
effects.
anywhere, and it should let you click unlock.
If I click one of them, I can unlock it.
Yeah. You should be able to select them all and unlock them. But you might be able to, instead of selecting them all that way, drag a box around them all, seems how you don't have them, and then right click and unlock. Select effect should have worked, but I use it all the time.
Unlock. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I've got them all selected. I can just move them up.
Yeah, you can do that, or you could just import them back to the model. That's what I would do.
Okay, so then you go to select effects again here.
Now I would go to import effects and import it to them. Import the effects that were on, like when you did the auto map inside of import effects. I would do instead of putting it on the atlas, I would put what goes on the atlas on the stretch matrix.
Got it.
Sorry, I wasn't being so clear there.
That's okay. You're dealing with a knucklehead too, so.
I'm also dealing with a heck of a lag. I cannot see what you're doing. I am working completely blind here. I am like 5 seconds behind you at every bit of aspect.
Okay, now we got it up there. And now
make sure all the effects are off the atlas. I can't see it, but make sure all the effects are off the atlas.
Yeah. We're just gonna unlock those and delete those. All right. And then
render.
We need to get the music in here.
Oh, we didn't do that. We didn't even start a real sequence the way we should have done it.
That's okay. I did this this way, backward and crazy that's all I've been doing. That's all I know how to do. So we're gonna go in here, sequence settings. Sequence settings. And then we're gonna switch this to media. And we're gonna pick a song. We're gonna go to my backyard. Oh gosh, wait. I've got too many. I gotta sort out these folders just a little bit better.
I don't think I'm actually shocked xLights lets you import effects to a empty show. That's weird. I didn't know it did that.
Backyard. Grinch. Where's the song? Oh, there's the song. Okay. All right. Done there. We're going to render and save.
And then before you hit play on anything, go to audio and hit very quiet.
Oh, gotcha.
That'll, for one, help you talk over it and prevent copyright, and then also, and then also not be so loud for everybody else. So.
Yeah, not blast everybody else. All right, and then we're going to save it, and we'll just call it Grinch. All right, and then audio is up here somewhere.
Yeah, it should be a tab up at the top.
Oh yeah, audio. Very quiet. Okay, ready? That's awesome. See, that's already better because it wasn't doing the nice dots before. You guys hear the music? I don't know. Turn it.
Oh, I can't hear it on my end. I don't know about the stream.
It's working. Like the sphere looks so much better. It's doing the right thing instead of the wonky things. So I think I wonder if I'm good with colors. I guess I'll have to see if the colors are showing up right outside.
Yeah, that would be a physical thing.
You hear it, it needs to stop.
Yeah,
just go
evidently
silent.
Sir Goodenough can hear it. I can slightly hear it now. Whatever
I just
song
turned
that
it
is,
off.
I can slightly hear it.
So we don't get a problem. This is looking good though. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Okay.
Yeah, that looks much better.
Yeah, that's much better. We're not doing any of that crazy wonky. See, all those things are working right. That's working right. Oh, yay. Turtle, you're my hero.
So you're saying when you were playing it before, even xLights looked wrong?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Because it was because we didn't have the stretch model wasn't in there, and I'm sure we didn't have the start channel right or whatever.
Yeah, you didn't have the start channels right. They were all different.
And now I think I can, with this, now what we've done, I'm pretty sure I can take that knowledge and I can go back to the laptop and make it work right on the laptop as well, so that I can upload from either one and have it work.
Now, when you go to the laptop, literally create a new folder called xLights updated backyard, whatever, and drop the 2 XML files it's RGB effects and it's God, if you're here, help me out. It's the
Let's look at them. Let's find them here.
It's RGB effects and the networks. Yeah, RGB effects and networks file.
So if I go to my show folder here.
Yep, the one that you're currently in. The one that you're currently in. Where you go into it and then go to the very bottom. The very bottom, there'll be an xlights _ RGB effects.xml.
Okay.
And then there's an xlights _ networks.
Networks XML. What is this X? Oh, that's a backup. xLights RGB effects backups.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't need that one.
And the key bindings you can transfer over. They're not necessary. Those are if you had certain hot map keys or whatever to transfer over, but you don't have to have those if you don't have it. So
okay, so those 2 files, if I open a new show folder and those 2 files are in there,
yeah, you might as well you just create a new folder, drop those 2 in there. Open xLights. It's going to ask you, or if you've already got xLights installed there, it already has a show folder. You're going to change show folders.
Permanently change
and
show
you're going
folder.
to permanently show folder, and you're going to direct it to that new one, and it will automatically load, and it'll load all your controllers the way that you have them here, and it'll load the layout exactly the same.
Oh my gosh.
You don't have to redo anything.
Oh. I will go ahead and tell you that I did sit here before Thanksgiving knowing that I was going to be away, and I sat here and made sure, like, one at a time, that like every one of my props, every window, everything was the exact same on both.
Yeah, so you don't have to do that. Now, I mean, there are other ways that you could just do the whole show folder. Like you could take the whole show folder and copy it over if you want. But instead of moving everything, you could just do those 2 files. But you could do the whole show folder if you've got pictures and videos and stuff that you want to move over inside that show folder. You could probably just zip up that show folder, move it over, and unzip it if you want to.
Awesome. Okay. Awesome. Cool.
As long as you point xLights to the folder that you now created, it will work like you intend, I hope.
Okay. Thank you so much, Turtle. That saved me
you're good.
So much time.
Yeah, you're good. It's much easier to do it over voice than doing it over text and YouTube.
Yeah, that wasn't going to work very well. It's much better to just do this. Let's just get you in here and get it right. Okay,
yeah, well, that works a lot better. Now you're good to go for tonight. You can render sequences and re-upload things. Just remember, instead of when you do the auto map and you're redoing things, don't let the atlas go to the atlas. You're going to move the atlas down to the stretch shadow matrix.
Yeah, got it. Okay. I'll do it. All
right.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna let
you go.
All
right, y'all have a good night.
Thanks, Turtle. See ya.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Oh, that went well. We got it working. I want to start the next half. Can we do that? You guys ready? Anybody want to ask any questions or anything? I haven't seen any questions pop up. But if you want to ask any questions, I will take a peek at the questions. Oh, here we go. Oh, that was somebody doing an example. Okay. All right. If you have any questions about what we did so far, ask them now. Otherwise, I think we're ready to kind of move into part 2. So we're going to watch this. Oh, hey. Okay, we're starting a new second half of the stream. These graphics, they didn't undo themselves. All right, we can undo that one now. We can undo that one now. We can undo that one now. Okay. All right. So I'm going to close xLights, and actually had it open twice. I'm going to close both of them. That was awesome. Where can I get that xLights app? xlights.org, Bearclaw. xlights.org. That's all you got to do. And that's all this. And then Turtle and a bunch of other guys like Scott here that was in the chat and a few others. They are super helpful and available in Discord a lot of the time, but also there's a Zoom room for xLights. And I think that's where the majority of people, when they're looking for xLights specific help, go. I've always been too not embarrassed, but too like shy to go in there because I don't know. I would never really had anything that was working that I could go by, but now I do. So, but I also have access to the Pixel Head, so I just asked them. All right, I think we saved that, right? Yep. Okay, great. Now, part 2. So welcome to the 12 Streams of Christmas part 2. We're going to do this. Okay, I'm excited about this. Robert, Discord's been massively helpful during your Permatrack build this year. Thank you. And thank those Pixel Heads. Those guys, they work for tips. That's it. No, no, the Pixel Heads are just a good group of dudes that, like I said at the beginning of the stream, they help me maintain my sanity. There's no way I'd still be able to do this without them carrying the majority of the load for helping people. So thank you, Pixel Heads. You're awesome. Now we're going to make a switch. Whoop. Ready? Change directions. Change directions. Huh? We're going to do a Home Assistant project, specifically this Home Assistant project. This is this device here, and I pulled it up here. Oh, wait, no, it's got it down here. I will show it to you here. Yes. This device here. This is the ESP32 S3 Box 3 development. I thought this was from M5 Stack, but I guess it's not. This is specifically from Espressive. So Espressive sells this kit. There you go. And they, I bought it, and the Home Assistant dudes have made this project available, which hopefully will work pretty well for us right off the bat. This is what it's going to do basically. So it's going to make a voice assistant, but what's unique about this particular thing is it's got a screen. And according to the Home Assistant dudes, it should put a little face on there on the screen and let us see like the Home Assistant voice assistant like thinking and stuff. So that's what we're going to try and do. You guys ready? Get my tax papers out of the way. All right, this is what we're going to do now. This is what we're going to do next. So here we go. Give me a little bit more desk light here. That's a little better. Okay, so here we go. We're going to follow along. Here's what it says. Oh, wait, we need to go. Did I close it? Oh, no, we just need to go back. Okay, here we go. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to do a voice assistant. So these are ready-made projects on the ESP Home. This is a ready-made projects page. My assumption is, oops, turn this back. My assumption is Oh, did I do something wrong? Another edit? Oh, the text. No, there wasn't really anything on there. Thanks for good enough. If anything, it was might have been the property tax. If for the Hobbit house, if anybody wants to pay my property taxes, be my guest. Anyways, I assume that this ready-made projects page is going to expand because they already have some things you can just click on here and then you can connect and install. So you can make an empty ESP home device. You can make a media player, and it gives you the devices that you can select which device you have. So they're really trying to make it easy to do this. All right, Turtle, you got it. You got it. I will have to work on it. We got a Christmas party to go to here in a couple hours. So I will do it before, well, show season's never going to end, but I will get you some footage tonight. Okay. Well, I'll get you some footage in the next couple days. You can do a Bluetooth proxy, which I actually need to do. I need to do some of these. Or you can do a voice assistant. We're going to do voice assistant. I've already done these M5 stack little Atom Echo things. This time we're going to do this Espressive Box 3, the S3 Box 3. All right. And that's what I have. So select your variant. I have the S3 Box 3. That's this guy here. S3 Box 3. This one here. And it comes with, just like it showed on that Amazon thing, it comes with a whole bunch of things. It comes with a base that you can actually put a battery in. So this will take, it says it's an 18650 battery, but that looks kind of small. Anyways, it says you can put a rechargeable battery in there. And I guess that would make it sort of portable. 5-volt input to charge that battery, I suppose, from time to time. It's got this little plug-in thing on the bottom here, so you can plug that into this base. And then this base has other sensors on it. Like it's got, not sure what sensors exactly. It says radar. This looks like a light sensor or something. So we'll have to play with that and see what that does. Oh, infrared. This is an infrared sensor. But then it also has a couple of other bases, which are very DIY-able. So this one has all the pins that you could potentially use that you could just connect jumpers to. And you can USB to this side of it that says mast host, that says host, or 5-volt input on the back there, or you can let's see, this one goes like as if it were going to bolt into another device, like I don't know, maybe a animatronic parrot. And it does the same thing where it breaks out the pins, the GPIO pins that you could use for other things right here, and gives you some screws that you can screw this onto the face of something else, and it's just got a nice flush finish, and you can pop this thing on and off. Okay. Or it also comes with this one, which is the ultimate DIY version, which doesn't give you really any bass at all, but it just gives you headers, there for the pins. So it comes with all those things. I think I'll just start with this one. I'm not sure. We'll see if the Home Assistant sketch calls for something different, but we'll probably start with that one there. All right, but anyways, I have the S3 box, so start the installation, connect. So we're going to grab us a USB-C. Connect this to the computer. This is one of those things that I have not practiced, not done this before, so we're doing it live. Okay, here we go. I guess when we first power this up, it'll probably show us the demo. You guys can't see that very well, can you? Oh, yeah, you can. This is supposed to be a really good camera. Let's see, touch to return. Next. Functional button, customized by user. So this has buttons on the sides. I think so I just turned it off. Oh, I must have rebooted or reset it or something. What about this camera over here? Is that one any better? Nope, not really. It's hard to see these screens. All right, let's just see what it does. Press button to reset the device. User customized. Steps for voice assistant. Say, hi ESP to wake up the device. Whoa, say command. Turn on the lights.
Timeout. See you next time.
Didn't like me. Wait for ISP to show screen. Command say like turn on the light. Turn on the light. Turn off the light. But this can't be. I wonder what it's. Sensor monitor, device control. I think this is just an example, right? This isn't gonna. I don't know what this, because it's not linked to Home Assistant or anything yet. So these are just example pages. But my guess is once we put ESP Home on here, this is all gonna go away anyways. So none of it will be here. Wish you could see it better. It's white and it's got controls. There's just no good way to get you to see that. There, sort of, but it's not blue, it's white. Anyways, we're gonna flash it with something else and it's gonna all go away. Here we go. All right, connect. There it is. Connect. Install voice assistant. Here we go. See you, Nicholas. Say what? This is, I'll show you. I think you'll be pretty impressed with what this can potentially do as a voice assistant. Do you remember, for those of you guys who have played with these voice assistant devices, remember there was Mycroft? Wow, that was really fast. It's fast. That was really fast. Oh, now we've got a Home Assistant logo, or at least just the blank. And now we go installation complete next. Oh, connect it to my network. Yes, we'll do that. Okay, connect. All right, we're going to add to Home Assistant. I have to do this for a second so I can actually see what it says. Okay. You have a linked not configured. We're going to do okay, that's my Home Assistant URL. Do you want to set up ESP Home? Okay. This guy, submit, success, area, office, finish. Hey, you got a little face already. Look at this. Oh, let's gonna go here and go configure. We'll do this part too. Configure. Okay. Don't know what that means yet. Check it out. That's these new devices. Ignore that one. Okay. So look at this now. Oh, Jor, you missed. Yeah, you did miss all the xLights. Okay, so look, it's got a face. It's a little Home Assistant guy. He's gray right now, and he has a little smiley face. Let's go here. Well, let's go back to the project. Let's not skip too many things. I think we already did the add to Home Assistant, right? We did that, so we can take that off. Configure Home Assistant. Follow the tutorial. Configure Home Assistant to use your voice assistant. What we can do too is custom wake word. All right. Oh, there it is again. Okay. Oh, he's got a sad face and then a happy face. Let's see now. Let's unplug him for a second. We'll plug him in over here. And we'll turn on this camera. And I wonder if we can get him to actually, I could even do it this way. We're going to just try and tip it just so you can see the little logo there. Okay. We'll tip it more if we need to tip it more so that it gets the Home Assistant heads. Ha heads. There we go. Can you see it? Yeah, it's got a little smiley face. Right about. Okay, there we go. It's got a smiley face. Sheesh. All right, let's see what we can find here. Oh, wait, not WLED. I'm in the wrong one. I'm going to go to ESP Home. ESP Home. This guy here. Ooh. You guys see this? Allow this device to make Home Assistant service calls. Yes. Okay, finish. All right, here we go. Now, okay, so you could pick an assist pipeline here. Home Assistant Cloud. And then finish speaking detection. Default, fine. All right. Assist in progress. I guess if we went to... So what we're going to do first, we do this. No. Oh, core update. Nope. Not right now. Okay. Oh, LCD. Oh, the backlight. Turn it off, turn it on. Assist in progress. So I wonder how you, what do you say already? Oh, here we go. Use wake word. So it is on use wake word. Let's see if it's set to the default wake word. Hey Nabu, turn on office light. Did you guys see that? Oh. So that's all you got to do. Hey Nabu, turn off office light. Turned off its own backlight though. Just turned off all the lights. We're gonna, we're gonna play with too. Well, maybe will we? Yeah, we'll have enough time. We can play with custom wake words. All right, let's see. What can he do? He can turn off the fan. Okay, Nabu. Turn off office fan. An unexpected error occurred. Yeah, you said office. That's an area. Hey Nabu. Turn off office fan. He doesn't like that. Hey Nabu. Turn off office crown. He's struggling with me. I just, because I don't have like a thing, an easy thing for him to turn off. Need the exact name. Yeah. Let's, what can we have him turn on or turn off? Let's, oh, maybe the desk lights? let's see what this is called. Let's go here. And let's find the name. Desk LEDs. Okay. Hey, Nabu. Hey, Nabu. Turn on desk LEDs. Hey, Nabu. Okay, Nabu. Turn on desk LEDs. Desk LEDs? He's having a real struggle understanding me. Can always add names, alias for the voice assistant. Yeah, I shouldn't have to. I've had it work okay before, but it doesn't like what doesn't like me. Doesn't like what I'm saying. Let's just say, what can you do? Let's see, what else can you do? Oh, we can turn on the quiet cool. Needs exact names. Pick some device, get the exact name. Why is that so hard? Yeah, see, my names are so screwy. I haven't been naming things with the intent of being able to have them turn things on and off. Text goes to turn on and off a specific device. Yeah. Well, this should be able to turn on and off anything. I just don't have like a light that I can play with it very easily. I want to do this wake word thing here in a second because you can do your own wake words. You can create your own wake words. That's why you go into GRAR of devices and add aliases. So let's go to this one. Let's go to my desk LEDs here. Device info. Okay, desk LEDs. If I'd hit that on, nothing happens. If I go to this, they come on. This is the switch I want. Okay, so this is the switch I want. So let's rename this switch. All right, so we're going to give this one a name. And we're going to call it, what are we going to call it? Just desk lights? Keyboard. Keyboard. I'm not even going to say keyboard lights. I'm just going to say turn on keyboard. Yeah, okay. I don't know how long it will take for that to know that that's what it needs to do. Wait, why did that thing just disappear now? Instead of, now it's gone? Gee, what just happened? Hey, Nabu, turn off keyboard. It worked. It worked. It worked. Hey, Nabu. Hey, Nabu. Turn on keyboard. Oh. Okay, Nabu. Turn on keyboard. Yeah, it turned on. So if you guys can see this, I wish you could. So he's got a little happy face, right? And when I say, hey, Nabu, turn off keyboard. That's his thinking face. And then he turns it off. So when he's gray, so right now he's gray. But then when you do the wake word, hey, Nabu, turn on keyboard. He does the thinking face, and then he turned him on. Alphabetical. Hey, Rob, how you doing? What's alphabet? Oh, they put him in alphabetical? Oh, that's why it's down here. I didn't even see it appear there. Slipped right by me. How's it going, Rob? Good to see you, man. Been a long time. We need to catch up. Been too long. You can give alias on voice assistant page without doing it there. Oh, Valcop, I didn't know that. You can do it on the voice assistant page. Oh. Day 1 of 15 streams of Christmas, pretty much, Lawrence. This is actually, I'm gonna say that this is stream number 2 already. because I can do that. I make the rules. Hey, Joel's here finally. Yeah, he sticks his tongue out. So now let's look at something. I want to just show you this because this is the sketch. This is the ESP home sketch. And what you can do when you make your own is you can change the images that it puts on the screen. So if you wanted to do your own little images for what it does when it's thinking or whatever, in this ESP home sketch, somewhere around here, I was looking at it earlier and I saw it. There it is. It right here, you can assign which files it looks at for the different things. So it's calling this thing casita. And when it's doing, and up here somewhere is casita idle. And it's going to take this image and put it on the screen when it's idle. It's going to take this image and put it on the screen when it's listening. It's going to take this image and put it on the screen when it's thinking. So you could change that to whatever you want it to be to make it look different for you. Isn't that awesome? Have I done the 3D layout? Oh, you mean on my, for my backyard? Oh, hoping to catch xLights. You were too late, but we'll do some more xLights on another stream, I'm sure, before it's all done, Rob. But right at the end of it, go back, maybe the last half hour of it. I could open it up for you real quick since you're here. We'll pop it up for a minute and show it to you, what we did. So anyways, you can put your own images in there, which is obviously super awesome. I want to go in here and see where that sketch is. So that was pretty doggone easy. Oh, I do want to adopt this. Yes, that was the part I was trying to figure out. Well, I do want to give it a new name. What are we going to call this? We're going to call it the HA voice box. That makes sense. Or maybe we should just call it the voice box. We're just going to call it the voice box. We're going to adopt it. Terrified to switch to 3D? You should be. You should be, Rob. So here's my layout. Now, not everything is 3D, but the sphere is 3D, right? So you can see the sphere is 3D. The rest of my house is not 3D. But to make that sphere work, we had to do 3D. And then we can do I'll give you 2 seconds of the sequence. Let's just open a sequence. Same thing, same preview down there. And let's open, was this the one? I think this is the one. Yep. And then make sure the audio is silent. Okay. Actually looks better without the 3D preview. Turn off the 3D preview. Hold on. Oh, there you go. I am running my show, yeah. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I was showing the guys at the beginning a little bit too. We'll back up for you, Rob. You get OG treatment around here. So I had this is some drone footage a buddy got for me of my show. Now when we were filming this, the sphere was not functioning appropriately. So that was part of what we fixed today. Oh, there's a better even. Remember guys, when I was talking about the needing power injection, that's about as clear an image of needing power injection as you can get. Yeah, so the sphere wasn't running correctly, but it will be now. So now it'll be doing things right after Turtle helped me get things straightened out today. But yeah, that's what we got, man. We got the back of the house, got some stuff on the stairs, got some stuff on the railing, the windows, the roof line, and then the playhouse, and then the sphere in the middle. That's what we got. That's what we're rolling with. Pretty sweet. It took me 4 years to catch up to most of you guys, but I'm here now. Isn't that fun? So fun. And then the way I've got it, Rob, is since it's in the backyard and it's the, there's a park and stuff back there. This has speakers on it and it's just playing out loud for everybody that wants to come by. Yeah, I'm doing the music out loud. I'm just doing it quiet. So, the neighbors, if they were sitting outside, they could hear it probably, but inside their house, the goal is for them not to have to hear it. And even then I just have it running until I think I have the last show at 9:30 or something like that. Legally show drone footage on the stream. You need a license. Oh, really? That's silly. What kind of license? I do have the FM transmitter too. I bought one, but I haven't turned it on. So that's where we're at, man. Pretty fun. Excited to get it going. There's my encryption key. You can have that if you want. I don't know why this is doing this. I've already done all this. It's uploading and get away. It is silly. So to show drone footage, but why would I need a license? It's not a drone that requires a license. I mean, I'm not asking you. I know it's not your rules, but if there's a reason. Next, I'm going to add one of those buttons that will play music as long as it's pressed. Ooh, that's good. Is there a tutorial for how to build that? Because I was talking to the Pixel Heads about that, and I actually have that on my list of things to do for the 12 streams. I was playing around with my Culp enough to be able to assign GPIO pins to press a button and make it play a sequence. Like I got that far, but I need to be able to do it. Technically, only the drone pilot is responsible for the license. As long as he wasn't flying it, it's not his problem. That'll be interesting. We'll see if they come after me. Uh-oh, Jason, what's the matter? Wiring up an ESP32 to a 5-volt, 20-amp, 100-volt power supply. Been through 2 ESP32 controllers. Bummer. We can try and help you here. Probably post some pictures in Discord, and there'll probably be some people that might be able to help you see what you're doing wrong. How are you powering the lights? Are you trying to power them through the ESP32? That would be bad. Do you, Rob, are you going to post like a video of your show or anything at your house? I know you posted a video of your show a bit, but are you going to do like some of these guys that just do like the whole, each song? You don't need a license to fly a drone if you're not selling the footage or recording. If I'm monetizing it, Christopher, on YouTube, then do you need to? Because I'm not technically selling the footage, but I am putting it on YouTube in a monetized format. Wonder what that does to it, how that changes things, if it changes things. Drone blog. Do I need a drone license to post drone videos on YouTube? Well, there you go. Apparently, SG knows his stuff. If you have the intention at all of monetizing your YouTube videos now or in the future, or if your drone videos will enhance and promote your, you must have a Part 107 remote pilot license before filming those videos. Gray area, you say, or is it just a hobby? But according to the FAA, any drone operation that is for the purpose of earning money or promoting a business falls under Part 107. Not everyone who posts videos on YouTube earns money from them. But let's be honest, almost everyone at least has it in the back of their mind, blah, 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 blah. If you truly just want to put your drone videos on YouTube for the fun of it, yeah, bah. 107 license is not retroactive. If you get a license later on, it technically doesn't cover the videos. I'll tell you what, the FAA in this particular instance can suck my big toe. How about that? Because if they want to demonetize my, and they want the $8 that I might earn from the stream, then so be it. But that's good to know. And it doesn't even matter what kind of drone. Whatever. What's the Discord? Oh boy. If you're under 50 feet and on your own property. Yeah. I think there's a lot of gray. And I do appreciate, Sir Goodenough, that you make me aware of that, because that may come up at some point in the future for sure. So it will be good to have that sorted out ahead of time. 100% the FAA doesn't have anyone to enforce anything. There you go. Even better. I got a great idea. Let's make rules. Who's going to enforce them? Nobody. Great. Oh, commercial drone pilot and have the rules are beyond stupid. So nothing would surprise me. But I don't know anything about having a license to show footage of it. YouTube does try to make it easy. I mean, drone footage is awesome. Like, why would we want to try and make it difficult? But I guess they do what they do. So sad. Big Brother wants a piece of everything, right? I get that I don't know. I guess they want somebody to be responsible, because people were doing dumb things with drones, but come on. Anything that could earn a penny would require a commercial license. That's amazing. Is that a Corvette? Is that your orange? You got a dragster Corvette back there? Street Freaks racing videos. Oh, and so you use your drone for what? For your videos? Why don't I have do I have your channel? I would love to see some Street Freaks racing. Everyone just gets their wrists slapped because of a few bad apples. Dude, that is so... I've been saying that since kindergarten. Why do I have to stand from recess because that knucklehead brought gum? Right? Oh, the message chat limit stopped me. Yeah, that's your vet. It looks awesome. I can't see too much of it, but that's like early 80s, late 70s, that kind. Is that C3? The rich with their drones have to pay their fair share. I watched a YouTube video about a guy who was forced to get his license. He vlogged the whole situation and the process of getting the license. Well, that's good. How bad is the process of the license? Into classic VWs and airplanes too. Oh man, careful on those airplanes. I lost a friend recently. Airplane. An acquaintance mostly, but still, it's weird when you know somebody and something like that happens. I am also myself into classic VWs, by the way. I like to collect them in their junkiest state and make promises about getting them out of their junky state. Man, this thing's taken forever. It did it so quickly the first time. I don't know what it's doing. The only reason I'm doing this is because I want to be able to go into ESP Home and monkey around with changing those pictures. Didn't you have a drone, Rob? Did you have a drone? Like a good one? I wish I had time to have a good drone and play with it, but drone is on my list of things that it's great to have a friend that has. So dogs, pools, side-by-sides, guns, all those things, they're on the list. Things it's great to have a friend that has. People say the same thing about my cabin, right? Hobbit house. It's great to have a friend that has a Hobbit house. I'm just waiting for this compiling to finish happening. Waiting on the compiler. I have a drone. It's been sitting on the shelf for 2+ years. Yeah, I have several old drones. I've gotten rid of most of them because none of them were very good. They were just, I think the most I ever paid for a drone was about 75. No, that's not true. Well, the most I ever paid for a drone that was like a normal drone was about $75. I did at one point want to get into first, FPV racing, and I bought a tiny Whoop. It's a little bitty drone like that they were flying around and buzzing them around, and they were really cool. And you wore the headset and all that. And I played with that a little bit. Never got very good at flying it, and so it's also been sitting to the point that I'm sure I'm sure that the batteries are probably like swelling up and about to explode in my closet. Mavic Mini 2, decent for getting footage that I absolutely won't include in a YouTube video. How did you get that footage in your video? It was a really long selfie stick, sir. Yeah. I think that footage that my friend got, I think that's the Mini. What Mini are they on? Mavic Mini what? At this point. Mavic Mini. I think it's I thought it was the 4. Is the 3? What's the newest one? Is the newest one the 3? I thought he said 4. Is there a Mavic Mini? Yeah, there is a Mavic Mini 4. Did that just come out? Mini Pro Combo Plus. Yeah, that looks like it. It has a controller like that. Maybe, yeah, that's probably about the one he's got. Yeah, it's got obstacle avoidance. I think that's what those other cameras are. Yeah, Mini 4 Pro. That's probably what he's got. It's a good one. Worked really well. There is a YouTube video that shows a bunch of tricks to get drone-like shots without a drone. Ooh. Oh, hey, Lawrence, you think that's funny? We've talked about that. We have absolutely talked about getting a drone to wrap your pixels around the tree. Have we not? John, where are you at? Are you still here? We totally have talked about, putting like a spool of pixels on a drone, and well, either you put the spool on the drone and you start it and the drone flies around and it unwraps, or you put the spool on the ground and the drone flies like up to the top and goes around a bunch of times and lets it connect. But yeah, oh, Christopher, swung by and saw you streaming, was working out a weird issue I ran into for the first time. 100 pixels, 250 strands, C9 diffused, and an 8-foot 16x3 wire extension, and 50 more pixels. The end. Okay. Did you get it worked out? Oh, you just came by to tell. Oh, because that's you, Christopher. You were talking about the drone stuff. Oh, awesome. So you got it worked out? Of the last strand was, the end of the last strand. Okay. Wait.
No.
The last strand was getting data corruption. Took out the scope and it was getting corrupt after the extension. Threw in a data booster and it was fine. That's what the data booster does, my friend. That's what the data booster is for. Yeah, so we need a very powerful drone to be able to hang pixels on the strings like they do in the Grinch, All right, let's see. Is this thing done yet? Oh, for Pete's sake, are you kidding me? Finally uploading. I want to look at the sketch on here and see what else it can do. It's got to be a big drone. Yeah. I mean, if we're going to make a drone that big, we might as well make it so you can ride in it. Starting log output. Oh, it is rebooting this time, finally. Yeah, I don't know if in their sketch they made use of the other stuff or not. Okay, finally, it's done. Sheesh. There we go. You definitely need like another output. Oh, this has a screen protector on it. Let's peel that off. It would be good to have a better voice output for this. Okay. Unexpected disconnection. Handshake. Oh, successful handshake. Okay. Stop. Now we're going to go in here to the voice box. Where is the voice box? Didn't we call it voice box? Voice box. And we're going to look at this YAML. Ah, that's what I was afraid of. So all it does, I know, yeah, encryption key, whatever, you can have it. All it does is go get this sketch, which is not as helpful for making changes. But if you want to make changes, I guess this is where you would be able to do it. Google the Jetson 1 drone. Oh, Jetson drone. So let me ask you guys. Oh, what? What? Flight time 20 minutes. Top speed 100 kilometers per hour. That's really fast. All up weight 86 kilograms. That's not very much. Taking orders for 2024. Oh my gosh. I don't think I'm allowed to get that. What does it cost? What does it cost, guys? How much? What are you guessing? Just take your phone, turn on the camera, and throw it in the air as hard as you can. How much does it cost, guys? It says they're taking orders before I pre-order one. How much does it cost? $100,000. $100,000. Be able to fly for 20 minutes, but it's probably worth it for people that have $100,000. That ain't me. Nope. If you have to ask, you can't afford it. Yep. Amen. Okay. Well, I guess that kind of ends a little bit of our this assistant thing. So let's just to summarize. Okay. Just to summarize, this little guy is really easy to set up. Wasn't that simple? Like I just went through these steps here, loaded the sketch on there, went to Home Assistant and just like accepted it, you know, adopted it or whatever. And then away it goes. Oh, that was the thing we were going to do. We were going to do the custom wake word. Okay, so the custom wake word thing. Let's go into the voice. Let's go here for a second. Let's go here for a second. And voice assistants. Now, so wake word engine. Oh, yeah, let's follow the steps. Let's follow the steps. Okay, custom wake word time, guys. Ready? Custom wake word. All right. For the first run, it's recommended use OK Nabu just to run the setup. Sorry, you're fine. He still wants me to talk to him. That's okay. Once you have it all set up, you can create your own wake words. Well, yeah. All right. This is what you got to do. You got to have one of these development kits, whatever. This one works fine. Create your own wake word. Think of a wake word. So there is actually a whole bunch of wake words. Somebody sent me there is a whole list because you have to kind of train these wake words, but there is a whole repository that somebody custom wake word takes a good hour. I'm not going to do it. Well, we could do it. We could do it because of the repository that you can get them out of. But I'm not going to, well, I'm just going to kind of go through how a little bit. Dang, somebody sent it to me, but it was on my laptop. You can grab a built one, sure. Yeah. So where do you have that link, Sir Good Enough? I've got it. It's in Discord, I'm sure, because I was on the Home Assistant chat, but that was a long time ago. I have to go back and figure out where. Oh no, I bookmarked it. Oh my gosh, I have a lot of bookmarks. Are you kidding me? Wake word repo. There it is. Found it. Sweet. So these are wake words that somebody already went through the process. As Sir Goodenough says, when you're doing the custom wake words, there's a whole process you want to go through. There's a whole process you want to go through where you pick a word, and that's kind of what that was starting to tell us. If we were to go back through this part again. So you need, think of the word, 3 or 4 syllables, kind of tells you, open the wake word training environment. And this is like a Google collab page. And this was on the Year of the Voice stream, the last one, right? So you can put a number in here or put a word in here and then have it say it.
Computer.
So you find a word that's going to work, and you have to kind of spell it phonetically in here, right? If it helps, I guess, if you spell it phonetically is what I was reading. And then this part is what takes forever, is training the models. Training the model takes a long time, right? But this is how you train it. So you could have your own custom word. If you went through this repo here, these are all ones that other people have done. But there's some fun ones here, like, hey, Frank. Hey, honey. Hey, Homer. Constantin. Kit. Kratos. McQueen. Potato. Zelda. Casita. I like hola, Casita. Hi, baby.
Hi.
I'm almost done. Chewbacca. Darth Vader. Choo-choo, homie. Alfred. So there's a bunch of them here. Edna. Gladys. Echo. Hey, ESP. Or hey, ESP. I don't know if that would work. That's not PG. Anyways, you can grab these ones that they have already done, and you just need a file. You need these files here, this like xLight file, I believe. Let's go back to this this process here. So you get the word, this is how you go through that process to create what those guys already have in their repository, right? Does it sound good? Run all, it'll make these files. Once the process is finished, you should have 2 files in your downloads folder, xLight and Onyx files. Only xLight is used. Okay, so that's the xLight is the file we need. So if somebody else wants to make your wake word for you, or you want to download somebody else's xLight file, that's the wake word file. Congratulations, you just applied machine learning to create your own wake word model. Yay! Next step is to add it to Home Assistant. Boom, we can do this. Samba add-on or any other way to get a file in, which we'll use a different way, I think. I don't remember if currently I have not had to go into the files through Samba in Home Assistant in a really long time, so it probably isn't working, because it seems to be the way of things. If you neglect it for a while, it just decides to stop for some reason or another. All right. But we first have to do Access Home Assistant. Oh, you know what? It didn't already tell us to install the Open Wake Word. You do have to have that. I wonder why it didn't tell us to do that. Because that's part of it. You do have to install Open Wake Word. Anyways, there's an Open Wake Word. Is it an add-on or an integration? Let's look. I think it's an add-on. There it is. It is an add-on. So you do have to go in and install this Open Wake Word add-on. Okay, but you just go here, just search Open Wake Word, and you have to install that first. Okay. Traffic signal and train signal, each with 120 volt specific controller. Would like to integrate with my Dig Quad and xLights. Possible. Relay. Oh gosh, man. Yeah, you know what? I think it would, with 120 volts, with 120 volt specific controller. I don't know, Dirk. I would say you probably need to. I would take them apart and put new lights in them. Take them apart and put in 5 or 12 volt LEDs instead, and then just use the Dig Quad or xLights for that. xLights can control relays as like it can. There is a way to make it control other bigger lights that, with just I don't know what your specific controller is, but is it possible? Everything's possible, man. But getting into the details of how to make it work best, it's going to take a bit of planning and a bit of trial and error, I'm sure. All right. But it sounds awesome. All right, we're going to go back here. So we're going to do this. Go to the computer, server. Let's see if it'll work. I doubt it will. It used to show up when I had this computer. Yeah, see, I don't even have like a Home Assistant thing there. So we're not even going to bother with that. We're going to do it a different way. We're going to go using the file manager, which we can do with a couple of file managers, but I think we can do it well enough through, Studio Codes, I think. Just replace the internal with some W11 floods in the quad, yeah. Full-size real signals probably will stick with just the independent controllers. Yeah, Dirk. And unless, like Turtle was saying, unless you want to just replace the innards with something else. All right. So I'm used to using the other one where I can make a folder and copy files in and stuff. Yes, I trust the authors. So I can make a new folder. Can't remember. Where I've been doing it is the other, what's that other, the other add-on? That's the, let's try Samba Share. I don't know what my configuration says. It's probably a password in here. Oh yeah, sure enough, there is a password in here. Okay. We'll get Samba Share to work. Fine. Fine. Thanks for your help the other day. You're welcome. Was able to get your Aethon bulbs. Oh, good. Somebody helped you. It wasn't me. I remember you had the question. Okay, cool. So, to do this Samba Share, we're going to need to, I think if we go here and we put in the IP address, is that right? It's been too long. Oh, network, right? Network. Network. Here we go. See if it finds some things. And if it's not finding it, then can I just put in a new search for the IP address maybe? Does that do anything? Oh, somebody in chat knew about the GZ file. Right. Awesome. Does the HA Voice Assist have audio reply? Yes, it does. I'm sorry you guys couldn't hear it because it's pretty quiet, but yes, it does. Oh, enable compatibility mode. Old legacy Samba protocols and Samba add-on. So it's not showing up as a... It's not showing up here in my networks. The Samba's not. I wonder what I need to do. I just enabled compatibility mode. We'll see if that does something. Because I haven't played with the Samba shares obviously in a long time. We're gonna run up against our stop time today. But we'll be back. We will be back doing more. Probably get a whole bunch of half-baked projects in for the 12 streams of Christmas. I need to get a hat. I used to have a green Santa hat. It would disappear in the green screen. I need another Santa hat. Oh, I bet you I have my Frank hat. Frank has a hat that he wears, and I have a hat that matches, but mine says, I think mine says New York or USA or something. His says something else. I think his says something profane in Dutch, if I recall. Okay, Samba. How do I get it to show up? Samba install. All right. Okay. There we go. That's what I need right there. Eso. Okay, there it is. We got it. All right, we're there. We're in. We've hacked into the mainframe. Would you like to play a game? Now, we can go back over here and we can keep working on this. All right, open the share folder and create a new folder, open wake word, so that you have /share/open wake word. Okay. Share folder, excellent. New folder, open wake word, great. All right, now I got that folder. Okay. Drop your shiny new wake word model into that folder. All right, let's go get a wake word here. Which wake word model? Which one do we want? Hey, Santa. Sure, let's do Santa. Yeah, all right. So then can we just download this? Wait, what just happened? Download the raw file. Hey, Santa. Excellent. Let's see, is it still showing up under my network now that we're connected? Nope. Okay, so we're just going to put it on the desktop for now. Save it to the desktop. And then we're going to go here and here. And we're going to take Hey Santa and we're going to put it in our open. Whoop. So now Hey Santa.tflight is in our share open wake word file, our folder, sorry. Okay. Go to settings and voice assistant. Either create a new assistant and select add assistant or edit an existing assistant. Let's edit in. Let's go to assistant, voice assistants here. What's happening? Where don't you want to go? Something's wrong. Okay, voice assistants. Let's add a new assistant. And we're going to call it voice box. Okay. Conversation agent, yes. Home Assistant Cloud, American English. Voice, yeah, sure, whatever. We'll just leave that for now. Okay, wake word, open wake word. And then what wake word do you want? And Hey Santa is on the list. Create. Sweet. Now, I think the problem is going to be the next thing I got to do is make sure that my ESP home thing, I don't think doing it here is going to help. I need to find it in devices. Oh, what was this? This is the 8th thumb. Oh. Huh. I wonder where that one is. All right, we're almost there. We're almost done. Almost done for the day. Smells like bacon down there. All right, we're going to go to ESP Home, 26 devices. We're going to find our voice box. Here it is. And then in here, we will switch the pipeline to voice box and tell it to use the wake word. And that should be it. Well, so now let's see. Turn this on. Okay. Hey, Santa. Nope, he don't like it. Maybe we need to reset him. Not factory reset, just like a, hey, Santa. Nope, he doesn't like it. I don't want factory reset. I don't want update. How do I just like reload it or something? I don't want to do all this. Gotta be like a reload button. I guess I could just unplug it and plug it back in. Have I populated the DrZzs calendar with the 12 streams? Yes, Tony Jackson, I have. Toggle the wake word. Okay, good call, Valcob. Good call. We'll see if that's it. Okay. Hey, Santa. Yes! I love you. He doesn't know what to do with that. Oh, no. Wait, it went away. Oh, shoot. What did I do? I think I unplugged it. I hit a button. Oh, no. Now he's dead. Santa, come back to me. Oh, he turned off. No. Oh, dear. I blew it up. Oh, I pulled the USB cord out. I pulled the USB cord out. Yeah, so that was the trick. Turn the wake word off and back on. Valcob got it. Turtle Plate was not far behind. Love how the kids sneak in and sip my drink. They do it, man, all the time. All the time. It's our drink now. That way, see, that what happens is, since I let them drink all my drink whenever they want, I can't be completely held responsible for how much Dr. Pepper we buy. Okay, so now this guy is there, and what was it we had him do? Keyboard, right? Hey, Santa, turn off keyboard. Hey, Santa. Hey, Santa. Hey, Santa, turn on keyboard. Oh, God, so happy. Woo, we did it. That was awesome. That was it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Okay. So exciting. So exciting. So now, what we got to play with still, what I'm going to have to do probably, what's this thing back here? Oh, battery on, off. Oh, interesting. I was just looking at all the other settings on this thing. So clearly in this, for this device, they have not taken advantage of all of the sensors and stuff that are available here, which is probably possible. But what we've got to do is instead, in the ESP Home sketch, instead of what's in there, we need to put this in there so we can modify it. I need to ask that. What does this device doohickey? Oh, what is it? Oh, it is the, did I close that page? It's here. It's these ready-made devices. It's this guy. I purchased it on December 4th, and I got it pretty quickly, actually. It's this guy. You already ordered one? Bear Claw already ordered one? It's not bad, $50. It's not bad. I wonder if there are, I mean, I'd have to look at the pinout and stuff. It would be great if you could hook it up to bigger speakers, you know, hook it up to a powered speaker, would be one thing to do. But everything else about it is pretty awesome. I mean, the fact that it's got a little face on it. And like I said, you can, if we take this sketch here and instead of in my let's make sure that there's troubleshooting. So we did it all. Wake word training environment. Yeah, we did all that. We don't need to worry about anything else. We did it all. I am not probably ever going to train my own wake word. I seriously doubt it. It's great that there's a repository here full of custom wake words, and that's good enough for me. And I'm sure that it's going to keep on growing. Actually, it hasn't grown much in 2 months. Come on, community. Add some wake words. Gosh. Maybe we do need to train some wake words. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyways, my point was, if we go in here and we visit this device and we go in here, instead of this just being this, if we use this instead, then we can go in and change the files, and we can do other things. Like this has got a lot of stuff. But I don't think it has all of the sensors that this thing has available to it, which would be kind of fun to be able to use. So it's got the mic. And this tells you what it's doing. Reset display. This probably has to do with this has to do with when it's going to show you some errors and stuff. Wow. Switch. Use wake word. Oh yeah, okay. I would love, like, okay, and then here's where the images are. And there's an error image. And there's an initialize image. This is for the display. The backlight. So this, I don't wonder what this is about. It's got multiple pages. Oh, I wonder if that's what it does, is it switches to multiple pages. But this doesn't, it doesn't look like this takes into, it doesn't look like it incorporates the buttons even. There's 2 physical buttons on the side of this thing. The screen is a touch screen. And with this base, there's a radar, an infrared, and a temperature and humidity sensor. But there's these 2 buttons on the side as well. A boot button and another button that you could assign stuff to. It has a check for switches. I thought that switch was just, let's find it. It's got the light. So that's just the backlight. This also does have a little LED on top for the power, which you could probably control with something. Oh, it's got a mute button on the top you could press if you wanted to press the mute button. So binary sensor. Oh yeah, okay. Top left button. That's right, top left button. There we go. If the use wake word is off, then, okay, so the top left button, if you turn the wake word off, that would be like the button to turn it on, right? Control F. No, I'm not going to control F. I'm just going to scroll. Anyways, I'm looking at the time, and it's probably time to get going. But this is awesome. So we had a good day. Did we have a good day? Everybody agree we had a good day? Can we come to a consensus that today was a good day? We did xLights. We got some stuff popped up, working finally again. Good on the sphere. Thank you, Turtle and the gang, for that. And then we got to go through this process, which I was super excited about. I'm going to set it right here next to my Google Home and my Alexa screen. We'll find out once you put the sequence on the backyard. Yeah, right? Genuine question. Does it accept naughty words? Yeah, it can say any word you want. Yeah, any word you want. You can train this thing to, like, you can train intents. So if you say something to it, and it will reply back with whatever you want. There's a whole, like, this whole year of the voice thing. I'm sure that there are a few people, Valcob, maybe some of the others here too, that have really gotten into playing with it. I've dabbled. I want to really get into playing with it more, but there are a lot of really fun things you can do. I mean, I still have like this. I still have this old phone. Do you guys remember this? I still have this thing hooked up. Turn off keyboard. It worked. Turn on keyboard. All right, and that's my phone. Where can you see it? That's this old red phone, like my super secret phone. But anyways, Bearclaw, thanks again for being here, and thanks for the donation. That was really awesome. And Mike, I'd messaged you on your Facebook Messenger after your last live stream. do you still use it? Sometimes. About being interested on some of your tested devices you had in a plastic container. Oh, Mike, did you? I probably didn't pay attention enough to that, but yeah, let's chat because they need a good home for sure. For sure. Do you use Discord, Mike? I use Discord a whole lot more than Facebook Messenger. I don't do Facebook Messenger nearly as much. So that's probably why. And especially if you messaged, I think I even have 2 accounts because of Justin and DrZzs, whatever. So anyways, want to build a voice assistant into a Disney Build-A-Droid. Yeah. And there's going to be a contest. There's going to be a Home Assistant voice contest for who can make the coolest looking stuff. So yeah, get on Discord, Mike, and we'll chat that way. That would be a good thing. Or I can go back and I'll try and remember to go back and look at the other thing in the Facebook Messenger. We can chat because I have a whole closet full of stuff that needs a home. All right, let's see. I'm hungry. I need to build a windmill.
It's time for sign off. It's time for sign off.
Man, that's loud.
It's time for sign off.
Yeah, gosh, it's loud. So Missouri Wind and Solar, I bought this, and me and Jackson are going to have to install it up at the Hoobit house this week. So a couple of the streams are going to be from the Hoobit house, and it's going to be me and Jackson probably not installing this, hopefully after it's done or at some point during the installation. That's what we're going to do. Hey, watch this, girls. You ready?
Where are we watching?
This little guy here. You see him?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Santa. Turn off keyboard.
Hi, Santa.
Say, hey, Santa, turn on keyboard.
Hey, Santa. Turn on keyboard.
All right. How are we signing off today, girlies?
Hi, Santa.
As Santa? We're going to sign off every one of the 12 streams of Christmas like Santa.
Yeah.
Okay. Ready? Sorry, Santa. All right, ready? As always, thanks for watching. Until next time,
What is wrong with my face?
adios.
Adios.
I'm totally going to say, hey, Santa, turn on the Christmas tree, but I got to get all that worked out. Anyways, thanks for being here, everybody. Thanks for all your help. Next stream is tomorrow night. That'll be stream number 3 because this counted as 2. At least if it's at least a half hour long, it counts as one of the streams of Christmas. That's my new rule. And like I said before, I make the rules. So bye.